Yeah, we got Afro J in the building today. So by the title, we've got episode 4 of the Tom Macdonald journey. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, so you guys can see I've got my Tom Macdonald journey. Why is this there? Remove that from the journey. Okay. But you guys can see I've got playlist of the Tom Macdonald tunes that I've listened to so far. My first reaction being to No Response, and then I've gone down the list in order of his singles all the way up to Hell of It, which so far has probably been my favorite Tom Macdonald song so far. As you're wondering, the list that I'm talking about is this list right here, where we have all of these tunes, and as you can see, it's quite a few tunes. I don't know if I'm going to react to all of them all the way to the end of the world. However, if you guys think you want me to skip certain songs or go to a certain one, then I can. Or if you appreciate all the tunes, then I guess I'm going to rock with all the tunes. It's up to you guys as well. As much as, you know, this is my journey, I do like to hear you guys' input to see what you guys think. Was there anything else I wanted to show you guys? Yeah, and also I was going to say with the comments, like, look at all the comments here. You guys can see I do be reading the comments, like even though I might not respond to all of them, I do see them and I do acknowledge them. So definitely let me know what exactly you want me to react to, or if you've got any suggestions. And like, if you see someone that's commented something that you want me to react to, then like that comment so that there's more chance that I'll pay attention to it. But yeah, other than that, Tom Macdonald Hangman, I do not know what to expect. I remember someone commented, like, you know, Tom and Nova when they're behind the tune, like, you never know what to expect. So I see Hangman and I see a noose. Is this going to be a deep one? Guess I'm about to find out, guys. So that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's go.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear to God that I'm
a... He's saying he feels more better than ever, but the title of this song is called Hangman. So he feels more better than ever. However, that's not a good feeling. That feeling is coming from a dark place. He was literally talking about how that these rappers are telling him to do, like, drink, smoke, call girls hoes. That's bad, right? Like, it's not good. It's not meaningful, right? And then he starts off Hangman saying, I've been drinking and I'm in a darker place and I'm more dangerous than ever and I'm feeling better than ever. And it's like, it's very contradictory, but I think he is being intentionally contradictory to kind of just let you guys know that, look, just because I say that this stuff is bad doesn't mean that I'm impervious to it. Doesn't mean I'm never gonna deal with the demons myself. We're all gonna have our bad days, but I just say that I'm just like you. I still go for it, but I know it's bad and you shouldn't do it, and I'm not encouraging it. Even though he says he's feeling better than ever, you can see where it's leading him to a darker place. So it's not good at the same time. So that's what I'm taking from it already off the jump, guys. Because I know Tom Macdonald don't be promoting like drinking like that. So it's like, why is he saying he feels better than ever after drinking? But I get he's probably just trying to let people know, like, I go through it as well.
with depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear to God that I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Mix the ash with some whiskey and spit it all in their face. My new girl probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day.
Yeah, and he's looking up as well, and he's saying some mad stuff. He's saying some mad stuff towards that direction. And you can see now that Tom's kind of like, I'm gonna piss on this, I don't care. He seems like he's really going for it right now. And I really hope he does, like, maybe in this tune, he turns it around and he's like, da-da-da. But I mean, I guess maybe that's the message of the thing, just to say, I go through it and it's hard, but it's not the solution to drink and that.
Probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day. I used to feel like how I felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings are fucking feeding off fame. And I don't plan to slow down and give it a second to breathe. I push the pedal past the breaking point, I'm picking up speed. In 20
yeah, really, okay, he really's like, you know, and that's mad what he did there with the F in it, like, just say alliteration. Feelings are getting more the more he's feeding off fame. Ugh. The way I'm interpreting, I'm thinking he's trying to say, a lot of people look at money, success, wealth as things that are going to make you happy in life. However, he's going through that kind of journey right now, and it's actually the thing that's making him feel more like this way, like feel more negative, feel like more depressed. A lot of these things aren't the things that are going to get you happiness in life. It's actually more meaningful for things that matter. And you can see the more he's going down the route of fame or or how the more he's feeding off the fame, he's feeling more and more in this way. And he's like, he's not going to stop and take a second to even think about it. He's going to keep going and digging himself into this deeper, darker place. This is deep, man. At least that's what I'm getting from it. Of course, you guys might have took it a different type of way. But first impression, this is how I'm interpreting it. So I'm very curious to see what you guys thought when you first listen to this. But this is what I'm getting from it right now.
A second to breathe. I push the pedal past the breaking point. I'm picking up speed. In 2016, swear I came apart at the seams. I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams. But I rebuilt what came apart with iron alloy and beams. Come fly a plane into my legs and I won't fall to my knees. Haven't taken.
Oh, what does he mean by that? And you can fly a plane into his knees, into his legs, but he's not gonna fall on his knees. So he's that deep in it. Is that what he's trying to say? Guys, you got damn. Is Tom alright right now? Is he okay? Seems like he's going for it, man. Damn.
With iron alloy and beams, come fly a plane into my legs and I won't fall to my knees. Haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month. I'm on the edge and I'm waiting for any reason to jump. Don't take it lightly, I'm excited when they throw in the punch. I got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps.
Oh, that's deep. He's got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps. He's waiting for someone to just push him over the edge. He's waiting. He's excited for when someone's gonna throw him a punch. Yeah, that's someone who's governed by quite a lot of dark energy inside of them. A lot of demonic spirits inside of this man right now, because they're making him feel like it's like he's channeling his strength through the anger and pain and hatred right now. And he's saying he's got so much energy invested that he has a whole list in ways he can bury some of these guys. And then as you can see, he's putting the noose around his neck as he's saying it. So again, this energy is not leading them to a good place. This is deep right now. Like, he's really saying that he's going through it and going through it bad.
Punch. I got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps. Very rarely do I carry out a weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one.
Wait. Whoa. Okay, let me hear that one more time.
The weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one.
Yeah, like, that's a bar. He's saying he's moving military, but his army is one. And with all of this army that he's leading in his head of all these thoughts, but his army is one because it's all coming from his head. It's all coming from inside. It's him. It's within him. It's within himself. It's within him. His one. Yo, that's a deep bar. And I could have completely took that the wrong way. Or I could have completely misread what he said there. You guys let me know, of course. But how you took it. But if he's saying what I think he's saying, that's crazy. And the way he just said that in that bar was rude. Like, and it was rude in a good way. Like, wow. This one here, Hangman, is a deep one.
Nature a truthful expression. They ain't made of what I'm made of. And I've been fairly military, but my army is one. They've been passive aggressive with how they deal with my message. They lack the passion and reckless nature a truthful expression. They ain't made of what I'm made from. They've been bruised up and dented. They don't understand the underhanded ruthless obsession that I was born with. Slam like the door sticks. Closet full of skeletons so heavy couldn't move them with a forklift. Yo,
closet full of skeletons so heavy I couldn't move them with a forklift. Yo, in terms of this guy's flexing his lyrical muscles, yeah, he's flexing them in this one. It does seem like a lot of these like dark times have been very prevalent in his journey, and it hasn't stopped. I'm telling you, man, like, a lot of people think that when you get to a certain height that you're not gonna have no problems no more, but no, it's like you still got to address those demons from within. Damn, man. But it seems like it's overbearing for him right now to the point where he's... Yeah, so... Damn, man. Pray for Tom, man. Like, even all these demons that he's got right now in his life right now, I pray for him. As, you know, they're truly always there. They're always going to be knocking on your door, so...
Bitch, probably fell in love because you forced it. Now she bumped my records while you deep inside a porn binge. I woke up with a buzzing in my head. I don't wanna leave the comfort of my bed. A dozen missed calls from a dozen of my friends, and my day just started, but it's coming to an end. Already getting dark. Wake up with the stars. I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with 1 or 2, and then I moved to 3 or 4, and then I realized that I was back where I'd been before.
Oh, Tom, I feel you so much when you say that, man. I feel what you're saying, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can feel what you're saying as well, because it's real stuff, man. It starts off with 1 or 2. It always starts off with 1 or 2. You always say, it's just the one. It's the one. I'm not going to do it again. And then you do it the second time. Oh, it's just 2. It's just 2. Look, you know, I've been on a calm time. It's not that bad. Some people, you start comparing to other people. At least I'm not doing it 5, 6, 7 times. And then slowly but gradually, you start doing it 5, 6 times. And then you just find more ways to justify it. But then you can see the path it's leading to you down. And it's the same path. It's the same path of destruction. But damn, man, like it's I can see like he's really going through it right now, man.
Don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart.
Tom, I really feel what you're saying, man. Shout out to Tom, man, because he's sharing some real stuff right now, guys. And even, again, this is why I'm pausing it so much in this, because I really feel with what he's saying right now. And now I'm just taking it in, and I'm just like, damn, bro. Because we've all been in them situations. We've all had those moments where, whether that's whatever addiction you have, whether that's the hub, or if it's drugs, smoking, you know, drinking, like we all have our demons inside of us that are still haunting us to this day. And even after going 8 months over, you can still fall back into it. Like it's never like a once you've gone through rehab, whatever, like that's it. It's like there's always gonna be those damn temptations around you. I mean, look at the world we live in. There's always temptations around us, like especially these music that's being pushed these days. There's always gonna be temptation. However, it's like you just have to make the choice every day to just choose not to do it. Like as hard as it is, it's still a choice, and you still are in control, and you don't have to deal with it alone. Like hopefully, like, you know, if you are a religious person, like hopefully, you know, God can bear those the weight of those demons on himself. Like you don't have to go for it alone. Or if you're not even religious, then, you know, hopefully someone that you can confide in that can help deal with that, so you don't have to go through it alone. Maybe other people who have been going through the same thing as well, because it's hard, man. It's hard.
The stars, I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with 1 or 2, and then I moved to 3 or 4, and then I realized that I was back where I'd been before. Ativan's gone missing from the bottle. Tell my doctor they were stolen, but I know that they were swallowed. Everything I ever did was always done with open throttles. All the way or nothing. Non-commitment is a broken promise, and I know that that's a problem in itself. But you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help. Yeah, it's been a week since I felt like me. I've been starving, but I just can't eat. I'm exhausted, but I can't find sleep. It's been harder than it's ever been. The darkness hasn't ever dimmed. The light's so bleak.
Oh my God. Yeah, this one hits home, man. This tune right here, Hangman, hits home. Because I hear what he's saying, man. So he definitely had a drinking problem by the sound of it. Oh, I still can't get over that line, man. 8 months sober, and then he hates that it's over. But it's like the weight that he felt has been tearing on his shoulders, have been like breaking his heart. So it's like, it's been the longer he's been going away from it, the harder it's been to go away from it. And now that he's broken it, it's like it's now leading back down this path, and he knows it, and he knows it's not good, and he hasn't felt like himself. Like the oxymoron, like how he was saying, he feels so exhausted, but he can't find sleep. Like that's just what this stuff does to you, man. Like you can see, like, when you give in, it's just a world of more pain and suffering that you're just opening up. And yeah, and it's very hard to come out of those cycles. It's like a cyclical thing. Like you get better and then you go back in and it goes worse and you get better. Hopefully though, over time, like the circles get smaller and smaller in terms of, or more like an oval where you go through the longer times for longer and then the short times aren't as bad. And you go back to the longer times, the short times aren't as bad. Because the short times will never go away, the bad times. But hopefully as you get better at dealing with them, they don't have to last as long. And you end up falling into the trap a lot less. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's almost virtually impossible to just be like, you'll get to a point where you can never go through temptation, you'll never make a mistake. We're humans. But no one's perfect. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of when it happens, don't let it beat you down. Just get back up as hard as it is and try and keep pushing. Like, don't let that one slip up define you, because we're all going to slip up every now. Me, you, Tom, everyone's going to slip up. But it's a matter of how you come back from it. As cliche as that sounds, it's the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? It's how you come back from it.
Sleep, it's been harder than it's ever been. The darkness hasn't ever dimmed, the light's so bleak. I never understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat. Now I know that everything I heard was for real when I'm looking in the mirror at a shell of myself. I think that stress is a contributing factor to being 28 and feeling older than dad does. The wrinkles on my face spreading faster and faster. If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The day's long, stay strong and try again tomorrow though. Even if you're running out of reasons to ignore the phone, even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not—
You know them ones. You know. Oh, Tom is fit. Nah. The demons start knocking harder when you finally start to close the door. He said he don't feel like himself right now. Look, this is literally how it always goes. Like, the second you want to start going down a more righteous path and you want to start going, I'm not going to do that no more, I'm going to put that life down to the side, guess who starts knocking on your very door? It's the devil himself, man, the temptation. Because he sees you going more towards a more righteous path, a more godly path, and he's like, what? You can't escape me. Like, you're a slave to me. Like, the devil's saying that you're a slave to me. Your alcohol addiction, you're always going to be a slave to that. That's what he wants you to believe. So the second now that you start going away from that, it's like he's angry. He's like, no, he hates that. Like, he wants you to be in endless suffering. He wants you to look in the mirror and not even recognize yourself. He wants you to not be able to sleep and feel like, you know what I'm saying, feel like crap for all of the decisions you made. He wants you to be in that limbo and he wants to keep you there for as long as he can. And the second you now try and go away from that, he's going to try and bring you back. And that's where you got to see that, and you got to be like, no, man, slap him off. Be like, no, devil, you can't control me. I control you. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to believe that you can't control it, that he's always going to be there. And he's going to knock the lot. So don't be fooled. The second you think you're on a good path, your thing is going to go away. No. He's going to knock harder. He's going to be like, no, you can't run away from me. And the fact that he sees you running away from him, he's going to try and go for you even more. And that's why it's like, you can see what he's saying right now. It's like, the second he stopped, that's when they kept knocking even harder. The second he said he's going to close that door and he did it, that's when you heard a boom, 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 boom. Like, they weren't knocking that loud before, but the second he closed it, now him boom, 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 because you can see where their intentions lie. Right? They don't need to speak that loud when the door's open, you're letting them in, because you're letting them in. But when you close the door, then you can hear them coming in. You're like, they're trying to come in, but you're just not going to let them. And that's why when you hear those knocks, when you get those more temptations, when you're going down the right path, and then you get even a bigger temptation that you've never seen before, or when you're going down the right path, just know that it's a trick, man. He's just trying to get you to go back to your own means. This tune, this hits home.
Although, even if you're running out of reasons to ignore the phone, even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer inside.
No, take it in, man.
When you finally chose to close the door.
Take it in.
This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is
This original social climate was designed to keep people inside of it. Like, if you look around on what we live in today, it's just designed. I feel like nowadays, because I feel like we're getting to a time now where the devil is so present. Like, you see the devil in so many things these days, man. It's like you can't escape it. Like, you could be an innocent kid on the internet looking for something so innocent, like a normal video on YouTube, and then you see a link to some website, and now you're looking at porn. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how easily accessible these demonic things are. And even in the songs that people are listening to, if you really listen to some of the lyrics, they're saying some crazy stuff, and people are just singing and nodding their head going, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't realize what you're consuming. Tom said it in his other tune so well. If you eat at Macdonald's and you listen to trash, don't be surprised when you start, feeling not good inside, you're putting on weight, and then now you're spewing out garbage, because that's what you're consuming. And that's what they want you to consume. That's what the world we live in is designed these days, for you to constantly consume that. That's all they're pushing towards you. All of these people, like, pay attention to all of the people that you're seeing in your face that are getting pushed on your For You pages, on your screen, especially on TikTok, on YouTube, if you don't go on TikTok that much. I wouldn't be telling you see someone like these Twitch streamers. Like, I'm not even trying to like speed these guys. I'm not even no shade to them. I know they're doing their thing, whatever. But you can see like it's all a bunch of stuff that's gonna continue to keep you just mindlessly going, yeah, and not thinking too tough. Or they'll be pushing things that'll continue to trigger you to be more in this like hedonistic cycle of going into like getting into drugs and all this stuff. And you didn't even realize that that's what you're consuming, but that's what they want. And he's acknowledging that. Like, Tom is very aware of this stuff, man. And you can see he's literally going through that war in his head, and he's trying to break out of it. But it's like it does with everyone, it ends up affecting us at some point. And that's why the only way you can get out of it really is if like you try and, me personally, because I'm religious, I just like go back to scripture, man, and try and take myself away from these things, because there's so many temptations as well today, man.
Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that it didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until we embrace one another and find our collective defiance will topple the giants. I just try to smile through the crying, cause I know that someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am, and that's true. That's true.
Oh, he took it off at the end. Yeah, I love that. I love that message, man. I love that message. I mess with that message. I feel that message. It don't matter. Look, at the end of the day, as hard as it is, like, there's always gonna be someone out there that's going through this, and the answer never is to give in, man. The answer never is to give in. That's what these demons want you to think. It's like, if you can't beat them, join them. No. You should never join these demons, man. You join these demons, you're gonna end up in the same place that they are. Let's be real. Especially now when it's even harder than ever to go down a more righteous path, because there's so many distractions. This is when we need to embrace each other even more, like he's saying. Take off the news. No. Be more, try and be a force of positivity, not a force of negativity, because everyone else be negative. Just because everyone else be negative doesn't mean you have to be negative as well. It's like, you should be the one that isn't negative, so you can be the change that you want to see. And that someone else out there who's going through it worse can see that you've gone through it, and you've managed to turn it around. That's like more motivation and hope towards them. To go, he did that, so I can do that too. Or she did that, so I can do that too. So it's like, you don't want to have that mindset of like, just because everyone else is doing it, I'm just going to do it as well. Because it's getting bad and the world is so effed nowadays, I'm just going to just go along with it. No, that's what they want you to think. Embrace each other, uplift each other, try and be a source of light for that, maybe that one person who didn't even realize. Like, I'm doing these videos, I don't know, there's maybe one person that's watching this video right now that's hearing what I'm saying, or hearing what Tom's saying, and going, wow, like, I'm going through a hard time, and after watching your video, like, it's just made me not want to do that. Like, and that's why I do these kind of videos. This is why I like react to Tom right now. Like, if I'm being honest, this is my favorite journey, guys. Like, if you enjoyed that reaction, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I might cut some parts of it out, maybe I won't, who knows. But regardless, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you guys. Probably means you was taking it in as much as I was. HOG guys, if you made it this far as well, like, you know, did you react to it like this when you first reacted to it? Did you have a different interpretation? And yeah, I'm just curious. Let me know down in the comment section below. Yeah, guys. before you leave, obviously, do me a big favor if you like the video, subscribe as well if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss another video that I upload, because it obviously lets YouTube know that you guys enjoyed the video, and it'll be a good way, because if this video gets out to more people, then more people can see the message, and hopefully maybe this could be the difference in their life that they needed to hear to make them stop going down that path and give them actual motivation that no, you can get through it and there is hope at the end of the tunnel. You just have to go really dig deep. Yeah, guys, it's been your boy J Flex, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.